So the Rockets win the tip. Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. We've got Joel Embiid. Wiggins is out there with Tatum. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. Going inside. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
Embiid against Wood. And finished off by Wood.
And in terms of size, not your typical center. But, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
The East All-Stars shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That free throw, no good.
And expectations skyrocketed for Morant after the success of his. Rookie year, but if you ask me, he has risen to that challenge and continues to set a high bar for himself.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Booker's checked in, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. There's Porter with the 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. It's Morant with the drive.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Rockets. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Wood. And the layup is good.
Well, we talk about it all the time. Hard work pays off, and Wood works extremely hard to fight for the finish he wanted there.
And here's Booker from the arc. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks very much. Stephen Silas had a few minutes before the game. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot.
First team foul.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Morant against Porter. Now here's Tate. Guarded close.
And you love how Tatum uses that long wingspan to really distract shooters. Great job contesting without fouling on that one.
Here's Morant. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Morant's got 7 points. Rockets trail. Down low. Here's Tate. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Really a smart look that time by Wood, giving the ball up to his wide-open teammate.
And finished off by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really think it sets the tone for the rest.
And here are the Rockets now. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. On the wing, Green. Guarded by Tatum. Here's Wood. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And undrafted out of college, Wood has dealt with plenty of adversity. I think he can overcome a little bump.
The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 1. Here's Wood. That one a little long.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Tatum. Porter with the steal. Back to Gordon. Beyond the arc. And Tatum pulls it down.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Morant drives in. Yep, it counts. He's got 11.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to find some answers. Offensively.
Yeah, and you know that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. The East also changing it up. Gobert, he's checked in for Embiid. Chris Middleton comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Ball subbed in for Morant. And Paul with the block.
No, sir. Get it out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the East All-Stars.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, and I think another key, guys, will be can they continue to hit that mid-range shot? I mean, they've been very effective here early on.
Here's Christopher after the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. And he dunks it down.
He just powered it down with both hands. You know, he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Shots good by Middleton.
The obvious work ethic of Middleton on full display there. I mean, the quick release off the pass, which leaves the defense without much to do.
Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
There's the drive. Matt Falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
It's really easy to admire and respect the explosiveness of Middleton. I mean, if you give this guy a lane to the basket, he'll take full advantage of it right away.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now Booker, after Chris Middleton missed from long range. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Houston ball.
Rockets trail by 4. Passes it to Şengün. Here's Schroeder. The pass to Şengün. Here's Christopher. Schroeder surveying the floor. And they recover it. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the East. He comes away. .11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back to the action after this word. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the court for the East All-Stars here in the second, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's LaMelo Ball, and it's Levine in at the 2. Now here's Middleton after the miss from Dennis Schroeder. Count the basket. Middleton's got the lead up to 6 now for the East All-Stars.
Really like the energy of Middleton. I mean, he drives to the hole so hard. I like that force that he goes to the basket with.
Here's Schroeder. And it's the East with the rebound.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
That sudden burst by Ball is so effective. Zipping in before the defense can react.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Christopher, that's good.
Hey, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Towns. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Towns has got the lead, back up to 8 now for the East All-Stars. To the paint, here's Martin. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
Young's checked in for the East. DeJounte Murray comes in for Ball.
For Houston, Kenyon.
Free throw good, Martin. And Murray's got the ball here for the East All-Stars. Leading by 5. It's Young on the wing. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. Feeds to Middleton. And Young kicks to Levine. Hits the three-point bomb. Levine's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Porter passes to Matthews. Now Green outside Porter. Houston moving it around. Pass to Green. Takes the three. That shot off the mark. The East All-Stars go the other way with it.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Houston making some changes. Christian Wood comes in for Martin. And it's Gordon in for Matthews. And then for the East, Embiid comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Andrew Wiggins is sub in for Chris Middleton.
We often talk about Gordon's scoring ability, but there, great feed to an open teammate.
And it's Murray penetrating. Kick out to Levine. Young for 3. Tate with the rebound. Tate's only got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Porter. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Murray doesn't go that time. Nice D from Porter. Green against Levine. Gordon with no one around. And it's off from three-point range. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They've led by as much as 10.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. He takes it in. Nice D from Porter.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
Rockets trail by 8. To the middle. Here's Wood. And finished off by Wood.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now, here is Young. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Embiid dishes to Young. He feeds it to Wiggins. Off target at the rim. Levine against Porter. And it's the East with the rebound. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Levine. Murray for three. It's hauled in by Gordon. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Morant, he's checked in for Trae Young. .104 left in the first half. Back to Levine. Passes to Murray. Nailed from three-point land. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you know, that part of Murray's game has to be there for him, and I know how hard he's worked to improve his three-point shooting. Good to see.
Here's Schroeder. The Rockets again can't hit. Here are the East All-Stars. 9-point game. Wiggins. The baseline J off the mark.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Schroeder with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. And finished off by Wood.
Wood flying up to slam down the alley-oop emphatically.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Matthews, he's checked in for the Rockets. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. They trail by 9 points. And it's the East with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Morant drives in. Wiggins kicks to Embiid. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his.
And so it's the East All-Stars in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll return shortly. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Out on the perimeter, Green and Gordon. Christian Wood is out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Porter in at the point guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Porter against Murray. And DeJounte Murray against the...
Yeah. The vibes are. little shovels and a couple friends. PlayStation, then some M&Ms. New work, more money than a vacation. You work hard and play harder, gotta make it make sense. Gotta make arrangements for my young bones. A one baby daddy situation was the old norm. These lot just wanna swipe right and watch. And I'm just trying to build a legacy. Okay, now what to Lex some more? My mum ain't raised no. My mother had me in some corduroy and some Nike kicks. My father had me on the keyboard at the age of 6. My sister influenced a certain love I have for hits. My brother likewise and hooked me up with plenty lines. Looking back at it, she probably was. In certain places, they're just calling that getting by. We're getting by, you either entertain or not survive. It didn't matter when we're quarantined. It didn't matter when we broke. I had to take a little second, man. I took a second, then you really think we're only standing by? You need to open your eyes. Yeah. I found myself out of these. Then watching my mind shuffle, but the same thought is on repeat. Constantly eating from this tree in which Eve did. I found my struggles follow from what she did, but I is woman, so what we did. Am I conceited for my thoughts? I placed a ticking cross inside a knot. Make a game of noughts and crosses worth of thought. And I in session never deemed to judge but rule the court. Sugarcoating truth, that ain't food for thought. That's a fat lying on your diabetes answer. They never answer my question. This where
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us for some NBA 2K21 action. We're here to get a peek at a My Player build, so this should be fun. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Suns against the Los Angeles Lakers. From the arena to your living room, I'm Blake Zuniga along with Brian Benvettini and Tim Swartz. Here for some exciting 2K basketball action.
And all our focus tonight is on My Player. All the fans here really want to see him play, see what he has in store. Heck, I want to see what he has in store.
And that's the best thing about NBA basketball. You just never know what can happen until we play the games. Could MP drop 50 tonight? Will we see overtime, a triple-double, a game-winning shot? We have no idea. This is why we play and watch the games.
A special chance to play as a wing with the Los Angeles Lakers. One of the most successful franchises in NBA history, featuring the best 1-2 punch in the league.
If you're an MP wing, as long as AD and LeBron are here, your main role will be shooting. Those two are dominant offensive players who can also pass the ball. And they're both going to draw so much attention.
I think this is a great team to break in with. The pressure is on those two in Anthony Davis and LeBron James. And you can just ease into your role. Plus, you look at the King, he's a guy that loves to surround himself with wings who can shoot. So the recipe for success is rather simple.
Now here is Booker. He has 5.
Whether it's a dunk or a jump shot, Booker's wide-ranging skills make him a consistent scoring.
To the inside, Davis, and he fakes in the layup.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and he'll have that ball there waiting for him.
And here is Paul. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
Looking good so far. Made all 4 of their shots to get it going.
A drive by my player. And there it is.
This is what you like to see. Westbrook draws so much attention. Exceptional at using that to his advantage.
Here's Ayton. And it's slammed in by DeAndre Ayton.
The one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, man, he is smooth as silk, even on the power finish.
It's so pretty.
That's part of what makes him unique, that combination of the P&P, power and polish.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And it seems like overnight with a move or two, you know, teams can go from rebuilding to contenders for the NBA title. It's just crazy.
Well, we saw that with Brooklyn adding KD and Kyrie, the Clips bringing in Paul George and Kawhi to Los Angeles. If you can save some cap space, build a pile of assets, you can